everybody, this is Roxy, your Fire Wife Lawyer mom. Do the holidays stress you? I know they stress me. So I'm gonna show you guys some tips and tricks to make your holiday planning stress-free, or at least try to. So stay tuned.
A moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
Hi everybody, welcome to Fire Wife Lawyer Mom. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Now, this is a video that I have never done before. I've never shared with you how I get ready for the holiday season. I mostly focus my videos on homeschooling, but I feel like as homeschool moms and dads, we find that sometimes the holiday season can be quite stressful. And so I wanted to share with you some of my experiences in planning for the holidays and why it is I feel it's important to plan for the holidays in an organized manner so that you could be able to enjoy all of the fruits that the holiday season brings. So I'm going to be sharing with you some tips, some tricks, and things that I have learned help keep my holidays much less stressful than they always have been. I want to start this video by sharing with you why is it important that we plan out the holidays, or that we have some kind of strategy of how we're going to tackle the holiday season. Number one, it eases stress. The holidays could be a super stressful time for a lot of us. First of all, we are trying to get holiday planning done. We have homeschooling that we're still doing. We are managing maybe family that may be coming in from out of town. You know, there's a lot of things going on in the November, December months. And I don't know about you guys, but after Halloween, I feel like I don't know if it's like the media or the stores or whatnot, but it just starts to feel like Christmas is like upon me from November 1st onward. And it's just a matter of that ticking time bomb that's coming, the holiday season. And really, we shouldn't look at it that way. We shouldn't look at it as a time of stress, because honestly, it is a beautiful time throughout the year where we get to fill our homes with joy. We get to really focus on the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ, and we get to really begin to have that special time with the family during this season. And so making sure that you plan your holidays well is going to give you more of that time to be able to spend with your family. Because I don't know about you guys, but there have been years where I have planned for the holidays and literally I have gotten to Christmas and I'm like, what the heck just happened? Like, where was I and what just happened? And it just becomes this blur. And I don't get to really reap all of the experience of spending that time with my family, because at the end of the day, our kids eventually will be grown, they will have families of their own. And so this is a really special time that you get to have these memories with your families during the holidays. And so I feel like if I have a good plan for how to tackle the holidays, it's gonna help me to be able to spend those last week or 2 weeks before Christmas to really just enjoy my time with my family. And so that is why I create this planning period where I sit down and I kind of look at what needs to get done, what are my to-dos, and how I will tackle the holiday season as a whole. The other reason why it's important to plan out the holidays is because, guys, I don't know about you guys, but if you go to the stores on November the 1st, literally everything is out for Christmas. And a lot of times people just kind of ransack the stores, like Target and some other stores, and they just buy everything super, super early. And so by the time you start to even think about the holidays, like mid-November by Thanksgiving, I mean, you're gonna miss out on a lot of things that they're just gone from the stores, you know, whether it be Christmas apparel or baking things that have to do with Christmas. Like, things just fly off the shelves. Like, I don't know if that happens in your area, but definitely in my area where I live, it does. So it's important that you kind of get ahead of the crowds, and being able to have a good plan helps you to get there. So let me first start with talking about what resources I use to plan for the holidays. So there's a couple of things I do. The first is I went on Etsy and I found what's called a Christmas planner. Now this one is the one that I'm using this year, and I've used it in years past, but I've used other versions as well. Some of them I've used like back since 2020, but everyone is different. You kind of have to go through Etsy and see which one would appeal the best to you. I will link some in the description box below along with this one. And it kind of helps you create these pages where you can kind of divide and conquer Christmas and the holiday season. So this is a Christmas planner, again, that I got on Etsy, and it has different types of worksheets where you can plan out your holidays. And some of them have Thanksgiving planners if you host Thanksgiving. Others have just December. Some of them have calendars in them, and I'm gonna flip the camera over and kind of go through this planner with you guys so you could kind of see what are some of the things that I look at. Now, the second thing is to create a checklist. Checklists are so important for your holiday planning because you want to make sure that you have some kind of a master list, some kind of a big checklist. You write everything down. You basically just think of everything in your head that you need to do for Christmas and you just get it down on paper, kind of like a brain dump. And that's why I like to use some of the Christmas planners that I have purchased in the past from Etsy, have had these great little checklists that even though they're not my own personalized ones, they give me a lot of ideas of things that can kind of jog my memory for other things that I need to get done during the holidays. So this is a really good one, and I will flip the camera around and I will show you some of the items on this list. But I recommend that you start your Christmas planning with some sort of Christmas planner. Again, I love Etsy. They sell some really great ones for pretty cheap, sometimes like $2, $3, sometimes $6 or $7, but really it's worth it for the peace of mind. Now for me, I have taken a lot of the Christmas planners that I have used and I've kind of created my own Christmas checklist. And so I'm gonna flip the camera over. I will show you this along with the other resources so that you can kind of see how I tackle the Christmas holiday. And again, I would post this for you guys, but really, I think it's important that you guys take this video and come up with your own checklist because everybody's Christmas is different. Everybody's holiday experience is different. Some people travel for the holidays. Some people stay home. Some people have family coming in out of town. We all have different Christmas traditions. So I'm gonna share with you what I do for my Christmas planning, but I hope that you could use this video to inspire you to come up with your own checklist. So let me flip the camera around and kind of show you what my Christmas checklist looks like. All right, everybody, so I'm going to be showing you guys today what I use to prepare for the holidays. Now, again, this is the Etsy Christmas planner that I purchased, and I will link everything in the description box below, but I wanted to show it to you because I felt like it's really nice to see things kind of up front. And so this is the Christmas planner. I printed it double-sided just to save paper, but basically it starts with a card tracker. So if you're somebody who sends Christmas cards, you can use this card tracker. Now, it only comes with one page, but you can print multiple pages if you'd like. But it has a card tracker to be able to track all of the Christmas cards that you send out, what addresses, notes, things like that. It has a recipe planner, which is pretty cool. It has if you're somebody who likes to make certain recipes during the holiday season, you can write them all down, make sure that you have all of those recipes and ingredients that you need. It also has something for baking. So if you're a baker, if you like to make certain treats, what are some of the supplies and ingredients? I know for me in our stores, a lot of times baking goods like frosting that's red and green or red and green sprinkles, things like that often really sell out quickly. And so you want to make sure that you have all of the ingredients that you need for it. Also, baking stuff does go on sale a lot during the holidays. So again, this is a great time to stock up as well. It also has grocery lists. So if you, let's say, have a party that you're planning, you're doing Christmas dinner, you have a grocery list that you could refer to. It also has a menu, a menu that you could list all of the recipes that you're going to do for important holiday events. It also has party planner pages as well, which is awesome. Daily planners. So if you want to print a bunch of these, you could have a daily planner. I don't really use that often because I use my regular planner. So again, it has it there for you. This is one of my favorite things about this planner. It has a November and a December calendar. And for me, I have a regular planner, but I like to just focus on all of the holiday traditions, all of the things that I do during the holidays, and put them on a master calendar so that I could see everything and make sure that it doesn't, conflict with any of the other things I need to do, whether it be work parties or any kind of other events. I put everything that has to do with the holidays in one calendar, and then I'm able to see, okay, what are the weekends that we need to have certain outfits by or whatever for that event. We need to buy a gift. We, like, for example, go to a Christmas party for my husband's job where everybody has to bring an unwrapped toy as part of the thing that you bring to the party. So I like to have all of the events laid out so that I can start creating to-do lists based on the events that I have. Another thing it has also, which is great, is it has like a decoration plan. So if you're somebody that's either throwing a party or you want to list the decorations that you have for your own home, you can plan that all out. You know, items that you're going to use from last year, things that you're going to purchase new. You can even create a mood board. So it has like really great resources. Now, I don't use all of the pages in this planner, but I like it just because it just has everything. It's so comprehensive. You could pick and choose what you want. Again, I use this card list all the time. Who is going to receive a card, what their addresses are, whether it's been sent, etc. So again, I go through this on Halloween and I start to fill it in. This is also like a master to-do list you can have. Music playlist, if that's something that you want to create, a budget overview, and a spending tracker. So this is great, like if you want to keep to a certain budget. I know some of us sometimes have a hard time overspending on Christmas. I definitely do. So if that's something that you want to be able to track, it also has spending trackers as well, decor budgets, party budgets, if you're throwing a party. And again, some years I'll use the pages, like if I'm going to have a party, some years I don't have anything or I don't travel, so I won't need to use it. Again, Christmas budgets, food budgets, outdoor decor. If let's say you want to create a budget for that, a budget for tree decor. If let's say you want to purchase new ornaments. I know for me, I purchased ornaments, all new ornaments last year, and I'm building upon those every year as I go. Gift ideas, there's a gift ledger. So if you have people that you need to purchase gifts for, you can keep track of those things. I know online shopping is always like really stressful because you want to make sure things are going to arrive on time. Sometimes I place orders like on Amazon and Target and different stores, and I want to be able to have a place where I can keep all the information together so that I can track when everything is coming in. Also for stocking stuffers, me and my husband, we spend one night and we go and get stocking stuffers, and that's like our thing for the kids especially, but like we like to keep those lists done as well. There are just different gift planners, like if you give gifts to your friends, if you give gifts to certain family members, you know, you can really tailor these sheets to whatever it is that you want. Like for example, just for your children, if you want to have a gift planner for that. So again, this is a really great planner for you to be able to kind of get all of your holiday stuff in one place. And I just carry this planner everywhere. What I usually do is I typically coil bind it and then I will put it in a place and I just have it with me with my regular planner. So this has really, really been helpful. Now, another thing I found that was really great was this Christmas checklist. Now, I will try and take a photo of this and post it in the comments below so that you guys can possibly get this, because I think this is a really great little resource to help jog your memory if you want to make sure that you think of all the things for Christmas. So they have a great, this is like my favorite list out of the whole planner. Now, this doesn't come with the one I just showed you. This was a separate one I bought years ago, but I saved the Christmas checklist because it's just so great. It's simple. It's exactly what you need. I love it for me. Again, prepare your advent calendar, pick out a Christmas tree if you don't have an artificial one, hang lights and ornaments, decorate your home for Christmas, drink hot cocoa, hang a wreath on your door, pick out Christmas clothes for you and your family, take a photo with Santa, buy or make Christmas cards, write a letter to Santa. It's just, I use this to help me like just remember things that I have to tackle on Christmas. And it helps me to take this list and put it in the December calendar that I create so that I make sure all of this stuff is done. Bake cookies and holiday treats. Okay, when in the calendar in December am I going to have time to do that? And I put that already in so I don't have to think about that later or do it last minute. So I really love this checklist. I will find a way to take a picture of it, post it on the comments so that you guys can have this with you. Now, having said all of that, over the years, I have began to kind of record throughout the year, what are the things that I do during the Christmas season. And if this is the first time that you're planning Christmas ahead of time, you should maybe take this year of Christmas and just kind of like go through the season and start to make a running list of what it is that you do, the traditions that you do, the things that you need to get done, the to-do lists, and start to kind of collect all of that together so that you can eventually have a holiday checklist like I've created here. Now, the way that I like to do it is this is my master list. So I take all the stuff from the Christmas planners, and this is like my own personalized list, and I'm sharing it with you. And I'm not gonna go through each of the items, but I do wanna show you how I break it down. For example, for October, I have a list. So I break it down into weeks because for me, it's not as overwhelming as seeing like an entire master list of things I need to do. Like that will just stress me out to no end. So what I like to do is just plan different things that I do throughout the week where I can tackle these to-dos and it makes it much more manageable. So for example, like I have things that I do in October. My goal is to have gifts purchased and ordered by Thanksgiving because then I'm able to have enough time to have those gifts come in and be able to wrap everything and get everything ready. So again, I start in October. October 31st is where I kind of get these little things done. Not really much, just creating a holiday budget, figuring out, you know, what we're doing for Thanksgiving. Am I going to host? Are we going to eat out? If we're going to eat out, like for example, this year we're eating out, so I'm going to make reservations. Communicate with my family and friends who's hosting the Thanksgiving this year. I go through the children prepare their wish lists, usually on Halloween. I mean, we don't have anything going on until the evening on Halloween, so I take the time. Usually all of the catalogs for Christmas are starting to come in, so they make their wish lists. If we're doing a Christmas photo shoot, I will go ahead and plan that. Plan out Thanksgiving outfits for myself and the kids. That's just basically going online and ordering those. I get that done. Then I go into November and I start to create different blocks of each week where I tackle to do things that have to do with Thanksgiving. And if I get it all done, if you guys see at the end, I go through, again, 3rd and 4th week of November, 1st week of December. As you can see, the list starts getting shorter. So this is the 2nd week, and that's the 3rd week. And guess what? Once this is done, it's done. And I only have 3 things here. Shop for Christmas Day dinner and Christmas brunch or breakfast. Complete my Advent and Christmas homeschool studies. And time to relax and spend time savoring the birth of Jesus. So again, I do all of these things so that I can have that week or 2 before Christmas all to myself to just really enjoy time with my family. So again, I will try and post some pictures of these lists for you so you can see them. But again, some of the things that I want to just go over with you that I do is, for example, make a master Christmas gift list for everyone, make a Christmas kid gift list, order the kids' advent calendars. I like to do that in the first week. A lot of them sell out pretty quickly. Make Christmas card lists of names and addresses. Start ordering gifts. So usually by the 2nd week of November, I'm starting to order gifts. Print out the December calendar, plan out my family Christmas traditions. When are we going to do those things? And I will do a separate video on Christmas traditions. I have done videos in the past sharing with you what we like to do for Christmas, but as the years go on, my children do get older, so our traditions do change a little bit. So I'm going to share that in a separate video as well. And again, I do a great cookie exchange party, which I will film a video planning that because it was such a fun thing. I start planning that in the 2nd week of November. We do like, you know, different tasks that I have to do throughout the holiday season. And again, helps me to be much more manageable in things. So that is it. Those are the things that I use to help me to get ready for the holidays. All right, everybody, so that's it. Those are the resources that I use to start my Christmas planning. And I always get started with my Christmas planning on October 31st. So typically we take the day off of school on October 31st and on Halloween, and I get to planning that whole day for the Christmas season. It's kind of a tradition for me to be able to sit down and make sure that once November hits and I start getting all of the holiday notifications and Instagram posts, that I am ready to tackle the holiday season. So how do you tackle the holiday season? I'd love to hear it in the comments below, what you guys do to prepare for the holidays. Do you do something similar to what I do and create checklists and planners and things like that, or do you just kind of wing it? What is the best way that works for you? So thank you so much for watching, and I will be posting another video very soon on what my November Thanksgiving plans are for our homeschool this year, and also what my Christmas plans are for our Christmas school this year for 2024. So thanks again for watching. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
All the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go